Hello balloon artists. Today I'm going to show you how to make a freestanding balloon arch that is air-filled. No helium, no framework, completely air-filled. Hi, I'm Melanie from Balloon Artworks in Derbyshire in the UK. Let's get started straight away. You're going to need some 5-inch rounds. I'm using white and I'm going to inflate these with 3 strokes of the Qualitex hand pump. So that's going to be to 4 inches. So 1, 2, 3 and straight off the hand pump. Put a twist into that balloon and squash the top a little bit just to round it off, and then take another 5-inch round. I like to hold this balloon that I've inflated in the other hand. 1, 2, 3, round off a little bit, and then tie those 2 balloons together. Okay, so this is called a duplet. And make another one of these. 1, 2, 3, round off a little bit, give it a twist. I always like to return my hand pump to this position because that way I know that I'm going to get a full stroke of the hand pump. So if I leave the hand pump partway up here and then inflate, I might have moved the hand pump part way down, not realising, and then I'm not going to get a full pump of air through, because this pump brings in air in both ways, so in each direction. So that's inflating and that's inflating and that's inflating. So it's really important that you know that the stroke of the hand pump is a full one, which is always why I return to this position. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then straight off the hand pump. Because the other thing is, if you leave this balloon on the hand pump for too long, without taking it off straight away, you will lose air from your 5-inch round, because you'll lose air through the pump, okay? So we've got 2 rounded off balloons, tie them together, okay? And take your 2 duplets and place them one over the other and just wrap them around a couple of times, okay? And make 3 more of these. So take 2 of your clusters of 4 and place them one on top of the other. And you need to position them so that you've got the 2 on the bottom here and the 1 on the top that is in between these 2, okay? So position them like that. Take one of the necks and just pull that through into the base, okay? And wrap the 2 together. Okay? And then just arrange your cluster. Okay? So you've got 1 cluster of 4 on the bottom and you've got the other cluster of 4 on the top, and each one has 2 like this on the bottom with 1 in between the top. Okay? Then take a small weight. I'm using a sand weight, but if you've got a water weight, that will do great. And then just pull that neck through the middle and wrap in. Okay, so you've got that little weight positioned just there. Okay, and make another one of these. These are going to be the bases for our tabletop arch. When we're sizing balloons, we've got different ways that we can size. My sizing box doesn't have an 8-inch slot. So today I'm going to be using the slide and size to size the balloons. Another way that we can size is to count the number of strokes we use to inflate, or we can use a digital inflator. This one isn't digital. I do have a digital inflator, but I'm not using that today. And that will size, you set the setting, you set it automatically. Now I want to size to 8 inches, so I've measured 8 inches, and I know that for me, with this hand pump, that's going to be 26 strokes of the hand pump. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay. And for this first balloon, I tie this straight off. So for this first one, I'm not tying to one of the other linky loons, just quick links just yet. For the remaining balloons, I'm going to use my inflator. And then size. sides. And for this type of balloon arch, it's really important that your sizing is spot on. And then I'm just tying those two balloons together, okay? And then this is the first balloon that I inflated. I'm going to want to wrap the knot end into the base. And I just like to take the tip, pinch the air out of each, and then I tie the two together. Okay, and we can continue like this. So I'm just letting the air out until the sides of the balloon just gently touch the sliding sides, and I can just gently pull those through, okay? And then wrap the necks over and tie. Just push the air out, those tips, and tie those two together. Together. For these designs where I want the colours to go in a particular order, I do tie as I go just to avoid confusion. And we call this a chain. So this is our chain. Next, take some 5-inch rounds and inflate with 2 strokes of the hand pump. So that's to 3.5 inches. 1, 2, round off, twist, tie. Okay? That's a duplet. We'll do that again. 1, 2. Round off, put a twist in to trap the air. 1, 2, round off, twist, wrap together and tie, and then just wrap these together a couple of times. And you want to make 10 of these, so you need another 9. Take your clusters of 4 and just wrap them in between the quick links. That just firms everything up. Continue, just take your cluster and just pull it through and then wrap it over and lock it in position. And you'll see that's straightening everything up straight away. Okay, take your cluster, pull it through and wrap it over. You can do this as duplets if you want, and add the duplets rather than as a cluster of 4. Just use 2 duplets, that works as well. But I just find the cluster of 4 is easier to handle. Work the way along. So we get to the end here. Okay. So that's firmed that chain up really nicely. So next, take your weights and wrap that knot from the first balloon into that cluster and just figure of 8 around those 5-inch balloons. Okay, and then do the same thing with the other end and just wrap through into the base and figure of 8 around. Okay, and here you've got your balloon arch. This size is suitable for a table that is 6 feet wide. So any smaller and you're going to get a very tall and thinner arch. So I do recommend at this size you go for a 6-foot table. And if you do need an arch for a table that is smaller, then just take a couple of layers out. I mean, I had a very specific colour pattern that I was working to. If you're not restricted by your colour pattern, then you can just take out a couple of balloons and reduce the height, and that will make the arch smaller for a smaller table. So remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any future tutorials like this one, and I'll see you again in the next video.